trucks are also very, very technologically advanced now. Just like in your car, there's all kinds of sensors that can tell you how long before your next oil change and everything else. One of these trucks has 178 different sensors on it, reading like 4 times per second. So you want to talk about big data, we've got big data. But we can also tie that in with operational data. I mean, was Matt driving it yesterday and just driving it terrible, but Teresa was driving it the next shift and not putting as much wear and tear on it. So we're able to take the sensor data, oil sensor data, operational data, and merge it all together and look for patterns. Use a lot of predictive analytics, and that's what makes us a little bit different, and that's what's unique about this project, is we're not just looking at the health of these systems. Everybody's got a health system they can send you. Komatsu's got one, and Caterpillar's got one, and Liebherr's got one. But what we're building at Barrick is a system where we can take any piece of equipment, it doesn't matter who manufactured it, and be able to look at the current health in real time of any one of our pieces of equipment or assets. The next part that's really key about what's different about our project is that we're also trying to predict failures. So I've been in the mining industry, I got my first job 28 years ago. I've been with Barrick for about 10 years. I've got to tell you, when somebody told me that there was a project in Barrick that was going to look at predictive analytics and tell me my haul truck was going to break down, I thought it was complete and utter hogwash, right? I was the biggest skeptic that there was. I actually ran the maintenance department for quite a while, and I'm like, if somebody knew how to do that, we'd already be doing it. But as it turns out, we can do it, and nobody else really is doing it, at least not in this space right now. So we're really one of the pioneers in what we've got going right now. So these guys are all very, very smart people, PhDs in physics and all kinds of things over here. They can take this big data, run the complex mathematics on it, do the data science, do the predictive algorithms, machine learning, neural networks, all of this, and they can say, based on past failures that you've had at your site and the manner in which your equipment's operating, we can see that pattern emerging, and we think your truck's going to break down in the same way within the next 5 days. So the advantage of having that information now is instead of breaking down on the side of the road, in the middle of nowhere, maybe we don't have enough mechanics on site to fix it, or we don't have those parts there, we're able to predict what's going to fail. We can get just-in-time parts, we can match our staffing, resourcing needs to the project for the day, and that just improves overall efficiency across the board. Really proud of this project and what it's been able to accomplish so far. We just started in April. We've got a few models out there already that the mines are actively using, and they can see which trucks are acting abnormally and which are showing signs or symptoms that they might be having some sort of problem that they're maybe about to break down.
So have you started with the trucks? Is that?
Yep, we started with trucks,
and
we started with our Caterpillar 795Fs because they already had a kind of a store and forward system on them. They have a little black box that transmits the data wirelessly. Our Liebherr trucks, we can still get the data, but we have to climb on there physically with a laptop and plug it in and download it. So what the next phase of the project is to buy more of those transmission devices so that we can work the Consolidated Data Platform team, as it's called, the CDP, that's built all the data architecture to store all this information in the sky, in the cloud. I get yelled at a lot. I'm a miner. I don't know the data term, but all our information's in the cloud. But we need to get the data from the systems that don't have that wireless capacity. We got to get that data in port.